Hey, Rich here again. So when I was traveling back from Open Source Summit, I was giving a lot of thought to why I'm so reluctant when it comes to using generative AI. And I came up with several reasons. The first one, I think, is the constant, unrelenting hype about it, that it's just the solution to everything. And I think it reminds me a lot of the late 90s, where there was all the hype about how the internet was going to solve all problems and create no new ones. And that resulted in turn in the creation of tens of thousands of half-baked companies producing hot garbage that eventually went bust when the bubble popped. And I keep expecting that same thing to happen with generative AI. And it doesn't help that the label AI is just slammed on everything, whether it's really a good fit or not. The second thing that really bothers me is how most of what it is used for, or rather what is used to promote its use, are toy applications. And you know, I'll refer all the time to the unicorn rainbow cats, the images that people generate that are just nonsense. And you can tell by looking at them that they're nonsense. And these are not practical applications, and they're wasting something that could be potentially useful on toy applications. And it makes me wonder why they focus on those. Is it simply because they're easier for the audience to grasp? Or is it because there really aren't any really significant applications that are interesting? And I have trouble believing that. The third reason is that I grew up reading Asimov. And in Asimov's stories, the technology, the AI, the robots are there to do the mundane things so that I can focus on my art, so that I can focus on leisure, so that the average person has more leisure time and is not spending every day, all day, generating wealth for other people. And instead, what we have is this dystopia where the AI is being used to generate wealth for other people. And I'm supposed to be more productive. I'm supposed to keep spending that same amount of time grinding away, earning a living. So these are kind of the reasons that I have to struggle with. And you know, what I keep coming back to is, if there are parts of my job that AI can do more efficiently, then I should embrace that. When I was younger, whenever I came across a thing that I had to do more than 2 or 3 times on the computer, I would automate it. I would write some Perl scripts to automate that thing. And I'm trying to think of AI in the same way. It is a way to automate the things that I spend a lot of my time doing. I do spend a lot of time looking at statistics and trying to derive meaning from them. Maybe I can use AI to help with some of that inference. And that will then free me up to think more deeply about things. So anyway, I hope that that gave you some perspective that I'm not just a Luddite that hates technology, but that I have a variety of reasons that have been rattling around in my head why I'm a reluctant AI user.